Hello there, this is Richard Spirits Gaiden, and this is Dead or Alive on the PlayStation 1 console. This is by Tecmo. Here's the PlayStation logo with its ominous sound effect, bringing death to all other 32-bit competition. And there's the lovely polygonal looking PlayStation, colourful little PlayStation logo. Lovely stuff. This is a 1v1 fighting game, and it's rendered using polygons and plays in the third dimension. This is a low-res Tecmo logo. We've got an FMV at the beginning of this game, so let's take a look at it. Random eyes. Dead or alive. We've got anime-looking characters coquettishly looking at the camera with well-endowed ladies. This game's embarrassingly I don't know what the word is really. Embarrassingly boob fixated. As a developer, Tecmo, or maybe the guy who just makes the Dead or Alive games, does like women of a certain size and proportion. Let's just say that. He also liked ninjas and booby ladies. For the year this came out, we have got some After Effects nonsense going on. And we've got a semi-naked woman. Yeah, CG from back in the 90s has not aged particularly well, has it? It's quite a short FMV. Nice. Okay. Let's get into the game. The game's loading. Here we go. Title screen. It's a high-res PlayStation game. It uses the old max PlayStation res. Don't know what that is. Some sort of weird number. It's not 640 by 480. Some sort of other arbitrary value. And we are looking. What we're looking at here. We've got points. We've got the boob physics on and off, which is just always weird. This game, I own this on the Sega Saturn, and it's a cool fighting game. Bit like Virtua Fighter, but with a button which lets you reverse throws and attacks, which is useful at the beginning of a match and useless as you work your way through the roster. If you get towards the end of the game, they become wise to your reversal powers and don't fall for it anymore, unfortunately. 1996, 1998. So this is converted from a Model 2 arcade game, and the Model 2 version had super resi graphics and light sourcing, but didn't have garage shading. This version has turned the garage shading up to 11 on the dial. Everything looks like it's smooth shaded, which is either to your taste or not. Still got light sourcing. We got some polygon texture warping, as is the PlayStation's calling card. We're using Bayman here. Bayman is a badass. Graphics are quite chunky. I like Bayman as character. They feel quite tall, really, in comparison to the Saturn version, which feels a little squat. I think it's because the PlayStation resolution is based on a square screen a lot of the time, whereas the Saturn is more rectangular, more 4x3, which is odd. See all the polygons warping all over the place there. Lovely. The Saturn had infinite plane 2D scrolling floors, and it didn't have, as I remember, if I remember correctly, light sourcing. So the PlayStation's got some different visual tricks on the show. They both run at 30 frames a second. But this is the same game. It's the same game, people. And it's alright. It costs £11 on import. This is the Japanese version. And it plays a game of Dead or Alive. So it's up to you whether you like those Virtua Fighter style games on the old PlayStation. I'm guessing if you really did like them, you'd have bought a Saturn back in the day. But this was the closest you were going to get to Virtual Fighter on the old PS1. And yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Can't argue with it. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Got some weird presentation there. Kind of goes like he's got cataracts. Here's a lady. She's garage shaded. She has got jellies strapped to her chest, by the looks of it. It's weird, isn't it? It's just, face it, it's odd. I don't know why it's a thing in this game, but it is, and it's odd. Not really dressed for the environment she's in, is she? This looks like it's the top of a mountain, maybe 30 degrees below zero, and she has got a crop top on and a pair of voluminous trousers. I mean, games don't have to make sense, but yeah, there we go. She's got a hair ribbon which is kind of flappy around. Yeah, some nice little graphical flourishes in this. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, my favourite character in this game is probably Bayman. I like the wrestling characters in the Dead or Alive games, and I like Base 2. He's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, the exploding floor thing. That's weird. It's difficult to know where that area starts on the PlayStation. On the Saturn, it's demarcated by a change of texture. Here, it's kind of just there. You don't know it's there until you land on it, and it blows you sky high. So that's a bit of a change up from Virtua Fighter. There's no ring outs in this version. I'm trying to think if there was a ring out in the Saturn version. Potentially. Can't remember. Yeah, I think there was. Data save success. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's an alright game. It's 11, like I say, 11 quid on import. I don't know what the PAL version goes for, but I imagine it's a lot more expensive, to be fair. I'm not sure it was as popular as it was in Japan, so it's probably a lot rarer. And it runs slower, probably, and it's probably not optimised properly. I don't know. This guy's wearing a nice pair of combat shorts. Oh, he's just kicking in the nuts. And he's fighting a Teletubby. Zack is dressed as a Teletubby, and he got what he deserved. For disrespecting me with his outfit. That is, he got exploded into space. He's got a style of his own, Zack. He doesn't care what you think. He will come dressed as a Teletubby to fight any day of the week. That is weird. It is weird. The Dreamcast one had the same outfit, but it was shiny, wasn't it? It was like a tinfoil version. Those crazy dudes at Tecmo. A ninja appearing from a bunch of leaves. Ooh, hello, he's praying. Eat floor. Chenley was one of my favourite characters in Dead or Alive 3. I didn't like him really in the first couple of games. But in Dead or Alive 3 I did like his jump kick thing they did. I'm pretty sure you can probably do that here. I'm just not. Oh, hello. Ooh, that looks painful. Yeah, take elbows to the chest. Oh, hello. It's got some quite expressive animation here in terms of like he just goes face planted into the floor and his legs went behind his head. Oh, yeah, it crushed his ribs. He didn't deserve any more than that. He deserved that disrespect. Alright. Yeah, it's a 2D fighting game. It's not the best one on the PlayStation. 2D fighting game? 3D fighting game. It's not the best one on the PlayStation. It's alright. It's alright though. And it's alright on the Saturn as well, so you can't say fairer than that. Again, not really dressed for the environment she's in. This time she's wearing a pair of not really hot pants. They missed the trick there. But she is exposing a lot of skin to this environment, which, it has to be said, it looks chilly. Right, well, watch the end of the video and enjoy. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I kind of recommend it for the PlayStation. It's cheap and it's quite a fun game. I'm not good at it, but it is quite a fun game. Alright, ta-ra.
Get ready, launch!
あの時助けてもらう必要はなかったようね。
そうなんだ。